being a woman. Hi everyone, and welcome to Echo Sheet. In today's episode, we're diving into a topic that's trending, but also pretty toxic: fast fashion. You probably heard of it. Those chic, stylish clothes that hit the shelves almost every week. But what's the real cost of that $10 t-shirt or two trendy jeans? Spoiler alert, it's way more than you think. We're here to break it all down for you: the environmental damage, the exploitation of workers, and the piles of waste that fast fashion leaves behind. But don't worry, it's not all bad news. We'll also talk about simple, conscious ways to make better choices when it comes to your wardrobe. So, if you love fashion but hate the idea of harming the planet, this episode is for you. Fast fashion is the way brands produce trendy clothes quickly and in large quantities to sell them at very low prices. Brands like Zara, H&M, Shein, and Forever 21 are super well known for this. But why is so popular? It's so popular because it's affordable, easy to find, and always up to date with the latest trends. Plus, since their collection changes all the time, it makes you feel like you had to buy before it's gone. But this speed and accessibility come with a hidden cost that we don't always see. That's what we're going to talk about today.
Hello guys, I am Alma. Now, did you know that the production of just one t-shirt can waste up to 20 liters of water? Clothing production affects the environment in several ways, including water pollution. The production of clothing contaminates drinking water what dies. 2. Generation of microplastics. Clothing releases microplastic during washing, especially in the class of fast fashions, and this reach the drains, also affecting marine animals. Number 3. Greenhouse gas emissions. The fashion industry is responsible for 10% of global greenhouse gas emissions. And finally, textile waste. Fast fashion has increased the amount of clothing that is thrown away instead of donating.
Behind the lab of the fabric clothes, there are stories and exploitations and the suffering. Fast fashion has created a system where profit is spread over human dignity. Working conditions. Garment factories in developing countries often have human working conditions. Workers, mostly women, work long hours and highly and hazardous environments with dangerous waves. Child labor. Child labor is another tragedy in the fashion industry. Trending as young as 6 years old work in the factories, deprived of their childhood and educations. Gender injustice. Gender injustice is else a major issue. Women are the primary victims of the labor exploitations and abuse the fashion industry. It's time for us to become aware of the social and economic impact on the food creations decisions. We must demand more from the brands and the companies we bought from.
Let's talk about the culture of waste and how it connects to fast fashion. This is the mindset of buying, using, and throwing away clothes quickly instead of repairing or reusing them. Fast fashion makes this worse by producing shit like quality items that aren't meant to last. The environmental impact is massive. Did you know that 85% of clothes ended in landfills or airborne? That's mountains of waste that take decades to decompose. On top of that, synthetic fabrics release microplastic every time you wash them, polluting rivers and oceans. And there's their resources. Every piece of clothing uses huge amounts of water and energy to produce. only to be thrown away after a few weeks. This cycle of waste is unsustainable. The planet's resources are limited, and the growing piles of textile waste are adding to the environmental crisis. So it's time to rethink how we consume fashion and make choices that don't harm the planet.
These were some consequences, but how can we help solve this problem? This is a good question, guys. So, here we have some options. For example, we can start by avoiding synthetic materials such as nylon. Maybe prefer garments made from recycled fibers. Also, for example, I buy second-hand clothes and highly recommend it. Another option is repair or reuse clothes you already have. You could also help by washing your clothes with ecological detergents and drying them outdoors without using the dryer. Well, guys, I hope this information has helped you. Bye bye.
What you can do to improve? Note, note that we know the social and ethical impact of fast fashion. What can we do improve? Education's awareness. The first step is educate ourselves and become aware of the problem. Let's research the brands and companies we buy from and their impact on society. Choosing ethical brands. We can choose brands and companies that prioritize ethics and sustainability. Look for certifications like fair trade or organic cotton. Buy this secondhand. Buying secondhand is another way to reduce our impact. We can find quality clothes in thrift stores or online platforms. Repaint and reusing. Finally, we can repaint on the reuse our clothes instead or discarding them. This reduce waste on environment impact. Together, we can make a difference. Let's become aware and take action to create a more ethical and sustainable future for fashion.